In this demonstration, we will highlight the ability to rapidly provision a brand new server from within the StrataScale portal. You'll notice that we're logging into a secure web environment where we have access through an HTML-based browser, including those on mobile devices. After logging into the StrataScale portal, you'll note that the initial screen is the dashboard, showing all the computing infrastructure currently within our environment. In our case here, we have physical servers, private cloud virtual servers, and public cloud virtual servers. Regardless of the type, we can manage, configure, and provision any of our servers from the same dashboard, allowing for ease of system administration. I'll select one of my new unprovisioned physical servers. On the server details screen, I will give the server a name for easy identification. Next, we'll allocate storage and define an operating system to the server. We include all Microsoft Server operating systems and various Linux distributions, and the capability to utilize the virtualization technology from Microsoft and VMware. Two of the features that are included by default with StrataScale environments are the capability of snapshots and clones. This 5% reserved disk percentage is going to be used for that functionality. After the storage has been allocated, you'll see our 40 gig primary partition, and 5% of 40 is 2 gigs. Next thing to do is to add some network and IP configuration to the box. By default, we have 2 network spaces available to each client environment. Every server has to have an internal IP address, and if it's going to be publicly facing, then we give the server a public IP as well. Now that the IP addresses have been configured for this system, we now need to set some firewall rules. By default, there are no rules in place. Everything is set to deny all. So clients come in, establish a rule, allow or deny the various protocols, TCP, UDP, IP, and ICMP. Source and destination can be servers within the StrataScale environment or even external to the StrataScale environment. Port options, we list all of the standard internet options for server configuration. If it's a web server, we'll establish port 80 and 443. If a client has an application that uses a non-standard port, they can utilize that as well here. Next, we'll turn on application port monitoring, which is included by default with each StrataScale environment. Application port monitoring is based off of the internal IP address, and then we go and turn on whatever port that we want to have monitored via the port monitoring system. In conjunction with port monitoring, clients can also purchase server failover, which is a warm DR server. If application port monitoring gets a non-positive acknowledgement from a 5-minute heartbeat, we can detach the storage from that server and reattach it to a new server and reboot in less than 10 minutes. Next, we'll power the server on. And directly within the StrataScale portal, we have server console access, so we can see the server as it's booting.